What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gills. How y'all doing? We are back with The Outer Worlds. Let's talk to Parvati here.
You just want to get out of here.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Along like me. It's just Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
It's about the deserter, so what's the other side? Figures. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. I love that. See, this is what I like about Obsidian, and I think that New Vegas did this a lot better than I think some of the other Fallout games did. And that was, maybe it's because I played New Vegas more than any of the other ones, but either way, I'm getting distracted here. I like the fact that it gives you plenty of options. Like, even some of these options kind of, like this one. So what's the other side of it? And figures read didn't seem... It gives you pretty much the same dialogue, but I feel like, but the tone is different. It really kind of lets me role-play and get into the character. I like that. I can be a little smarmy. I can be a little more straightforward.
It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends? What? Miss
McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't blame anyone for wanting. Yeah, I gotta stand by it. I don't.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's...
That's why I don't hang out with a lot of my extended family.
They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
It's not a bad way of thinking, I guess. I mean, the way I'm playing this character, I'm kind of playing my usual kind of, I like to play like a roguish sort of character. I think I always kind of describe them as a puckish rogue. As my, that's the way I like to describe it. Discovered a vending machine. Right, sell items at the vending machine. Vending machines offer a variety of items. Okay. Can I buy bullets? And buy guns? And yes, I can buy bullets. Cool. Alright. Yeah, like I was saying, I usually like playing kind of like the puckish rogue, as I like to describe it. You know, not afraid to lie, cheat, steal, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm kind of in it for myself. That's how to put it. You know, I'm probably gonna play like way more like anti-corporation, anti-board, whatever it is in this one.
It's too clean.
Again, it's sort of a Han Solo-like character, I guess is the best way to put it.
Welcome as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions.
It's tossball.
The quickest way out of town.
Spiritual. Yeah, what sort of spiritual advice do you offer?
Satisfied with their work or satisfied with nothing? No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
So you're not a priest, you... Okay.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
And the grand plan is whatever the corporation says it is.
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. Mock me all you want.
You sure you didn't just
I
make
know
this all
what
up?
needs to be true.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
What would you like to discuss?
See, I kind of like that, how the religion is also even kind of tied into this whole corporate sort of thing. 'Cause, I mean, he's talking about scientism, but even then, the stuff that he was talking about, you know, like, it is almost something that you'd see out of like a totalitarian sort of like corporate guidebook.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
We're in a hurry.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Even religions are corporate entities in this. Interesting. I don't have the intelligence to answer that. Right, great. Can we wrap this up?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, there's been a waste.
If my advice was wanting. I find many people can find their path when presented with the right questions. To divine a true path out of the Aether takes time. There are calculations to be done, variables to consider. But there is something I'd like to ask if you're venturing outside. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say?
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I see you want to burn it once you get your hands on it.
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I can't get a read on this guy.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf. Glad we see.
Alright, alright. Yeah, I'll look for your book.
Any progress? Please. What would...
There we go. Okay, it doesn't seem like he can give us another bit of a piece of advice to...
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
I was thinking maybe he could give us a little bit, more piece of a... I can't think of a... for some reason, I just cannot get the sentence out. I was thinking that maybe he could tell us, like, another place we get a power converter or whatever we need to... so that we don't have to shut anyone's power off. Kind of leave everything the way it is and not get involved in the...
Yep.
You know, not get involved in the...
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Thank you.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean... Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Huh?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
The word prosperity. It's quite some drama. You should audition. Yeah, I really don't care. Pay up.
What? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Okay, so I'm curious to see what all ways I can complete some of these quests, but for now, before I start getting way too bogged down and just talking to everybody, doing all the side stuff, let's actually, you know, complete some main story stuff, because because if you've seen me play something like Fallout or whatever, I can get distracted very easily with these games. This is a neat little area. There she is. Okay, criminal activities, trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities. Avoid being seen, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
No!
Yeah.
Got 'em all!
Okay, so I can pistol whip. Must steal everything. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking lockpick skills help you get into a place. And bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. Okay, so I actually do need those bypass shunts to actually get into computers. Okay. See, I kind of wish that they put in like a little mini game. I would have rather have that than just a simple, oh, you want to lockpick the store, press the button to lockpick it? Okay, you're good.
Great work.
Alright, let's see here. Armor. There we go. Put on a helmet. So this is a heavy type armor. Been modified last Marauder wore it. See, apparently, from what I was reading in the, like the little tips during the load screens, apparently light armor will give you more, like, bonuses to skills and whatever, while heavy armor offers you more protection. So it kind of bases on how you want to play. I mean, usually games do the whole, heavy armor makes you move slower or something like that. I don't know. I think it's an interesting approach. A couple Marauders up front. God damn, I really wish I had a better gun.
Right, here we go. Down they go. We did it.
There we go. Yeah, I don't need another saber. You've got nothing on you. Nothing. Pet pills. Must avoid urge to explore. Oh, man. It hurts me. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I can also look at what she's got. She's got a revolver. Yeah, I'm just gonna... How can I take that? Apparently not. I wish I could take it, because I really want that revolver. Okay, so an Adreno is kind of like a stim pack. An emergency medicinal inhaler. I love that idea. Oh, here. Oh, okay, so it's in both of our inventories. Oh, that's how it works. It's a shared inventory. Okay. Can I... There we go. I'll equip that. Okay, skills, handguns, damage 37. Okay, so it deals with light damage. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get that into slot 1. There we go. Sorry, it's my OCD kicking in. There you go. This will work. Oh, shit. It'd help if I actually had the ability to aim and shoot.
Nice hit!
Stop running. Trying to figure out how to...
All right.
Okay, I'm going to assume that's a... Up on the D-pad is a target.
Be
Trying
right
to figure...
on my way. No problem. I'll head over. Sure thing.
Okay, I think that's a go here sort of thing.
On my way.
Okay, and holding down, I'm gonna guess, is a come back to me sort of call. Okay, got these hunting rifles. Which heavy ammo do I have? None. Great. Alright, cool. It's got a scope. Okay, then I can open... Okay, so I can open that up by holding triangle. Alright, sweet.
Gosh, that's clever.
Oh god, I keep forgetting I actually have skills available now. How many points do I have? 10 points? Yeah, I feel like putting some into melee couldn't hurt. There we go. Get Persuade and Lie up to 20. Yeah, I think putting some points in tech isn't gonna hurt me. But yeah, right now ranged is still my go-to. There we go. Combat dialogue. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Okay. Cool. Something else I wanted to take a look at. Oh yeah, I picked up a grenade launcher somehow. I like the simplicity in the ammo, in the way the ammo works. How it's just heavy, light, and energy. Straight to the point. Yeah, I'm not an LMG fan. All right.
Incoming! Mess with us.
Awesome. It's the one that I blew his head off. Alright, looks like we got some enemies here.
Watch out! Whew, we made it.
Everyone aware of us now? Apparently not.
Don't mess with us.
That works. I said I wasn't going to get distracted and that I was going to focus on doing stuff for the story. And what do? I start getting distracted and exploring. I mean, come on. Did anyone expect anything different? Okay, it's not going to attack us. Sawed-off shotgun. Oh, it really uses light ammo. Interesting. Alright, we're good. Alright, looks like we're good for now. I don't think anybody's gonna sneak up on us. Bolter pistol. What exactly is that? Skill handguns, damage 22. Oh, an energy weapon. I got 44 energy. Man, I like the revolver too much. It's my love of cowboys. Say pick up pre-sliced bread.
Can't get past the That's the last of them.
Apparently this is a low damage weapon. 14 by 12. That's not bad. It could be better, though. Really, I'm surprised those gunshots didn't alert everyone.
I'm ready for this. Pass that armor.
Get out of my way. Out of my way. Alright, well, I think we dealt with everyone. Oh, I guess I wasted that hack. Because really all it did was give me a key card for something I already had. Alright. I think we've looked around enough. God damn, I keep getting distracted. Let's go.
Nicely done.
Parts. Go ahead, pause read if you'd like. Take that. Plasma rifle. Ooh. .28 heavy ammo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make that my... Where'd my shotgun go? There we go. Kind of spread the ammo around. Right, everything here's taken care of. And another house that, of course, I have to go loot. I think we found it.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Fair enough.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
I just got shot in space.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
In parts where it could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor. I'll tell you what I can.
Okay.
What is...
Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Yeah, let's go talk to Adelaide? Adelaide or Adeline? I think it's Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Oddly enough, the tobacco part of tobaccorn worries me more than the old spittoon part. I don't know why, it just does.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
That's about it. Reed asks you to consider coming to town and make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. Nah, I wasn't listening.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp is a power regulator. I need to repair my ship.
Regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I don't like you throwing that in her face, yeah.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
Yeah, but I still don't like the manipulating.
I'm sorry, dear.
I'm still probably going to side with, like, if I have to decide one or the other, I'm still going to side with them, because again, like I said, I'm kind of playing anti-corporate here. Yeah, I kind of want to do a lot of the side missions, see if some of these side missions, see if I can't get one of these converters or whatever, without having to even get involved in this little feud.
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alright, well, nothing much else to talk with her about. Like I said, I'm going to do some of these side missions, see if I can't get one of these converters without, without having to do anything else. But either way, we're going to do that actually in the next video. I know we really didn't cover a whole hell of a lot of ground in this one, but it's been about 45 minutes, and if I get stuck doing a side quest, it's going to be about another half hour probably. And
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
okay, where's this Thomas guy that you're talking about? Yeah, all I'm seeing are just deserters. Ah, there you go.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Jeez, those eyes.
Well, I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
It's how I sound like when I'm trying to talk to a girl.
Safe out here? How you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Well, I actually do have one of them.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
At 300, not bad.
Sure.
Alright, well, that was a nice little conversation. So, codex, not what I was looking for. Character, reputation, there we go. Okay, and then you have, okay, so these are the primary groups, and these are the secondaries. So, like, Spacer's Choice, and the Deserters, okay. Well, like I said, we're going to do some, really dig into some side missions or whatever. That video is probably going to be on the longer end. I might even make that one closer to about an hour, or close to about like an hour and a half or something. I don't know how I'm really going to be doing the series, if I'm going to stick to like hour-long videos, or have some videos where we just explore and do shit and really dig into it. I haven't fully decided yet, but either way, we're going to call this one here. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gels. This is Time of That Game channel. I'm out.